Hello everyone, I'm Prasad and I'd like to introduce you to a facility that our company provides to remit your earnings into a bank account in India. This is a very efficient and cost-effective method of sending your earnings to your account or to your near and dear ones. Before I speak to you about this facility, let us look at some of the traditional channels that our crew use to remit money to India. First, the crew remittance facility. This facility allows you to deposit your funds with the crew manager along with your beneficiaries' details. The money is then converted into Indian rupees at the company rate of exchange, displayed outside your crew office. The FMSI office in India then sends a check to your beneficiary. Now let us look at some of the disadvantages of this facility. Depending upon the location of your bank in India, it takes 3 to 6 weeks for the funds to be credited to your beneficiary's bank account. The FMSI office in India is unable to deposit the funds to your NRE accounts as this violates banking regulations. Therefore, you lose out on the advantages of an NRE banking account. I'm also told that some of our crew hand over their earnings in foreign currency to some agents who visit the ships or stand by the quayside. These agents arrange for Indian rupees to be sent to the homes of the beneficiaries in cash. For those crew who use this route, I must warn you that transferring money in this fashion is illegal in India. This is generally known as Hawala transfers. The agents as well as recipients of these funds can be prosecuted under Indian law, and punishments range from fines to imprisonment. Now I want to present to you a very efficient method of remitting your earnings to your account in India. This service is called direct remittance of salaries into bank accounts in India, or DRS. The FMSI office provides this service with the help of 3 private sector banks in India. These banks are also called service providers. It is not necessary to have a bank account with any of these service providers. You may use DRS to remit funds to any bank in India. Allow me to explain how this works. You fill out a request form and hand this over to the FMSI Mumbai office or to your crew manager. You have to mention your beneficiary bank details as well as a percentage of your wages that you wish to remit. Any overtime wages earned will continue to be paid in cash on board the ship. If you subscribe to DRS, the minimum that you must remit is 50% of your wages. You will also select the service provider that you wish to use to remit your funds. You can remit funds to any type of account in India: savings account, NRE account, NRO account, etc. This could be your own account or an account of your nominee. At the end of the month, the requested amount is deducted from your salary and remitted into your account. The service providers have assured us that the funds will be credited within 48 hours of receiving the funds from the company. Generally, if you subscribe to DRS, your accounts will be credited before the first working day of the subsequent month. Each of the service providers will apply their internal rate of exchange before remitting the funds. The exchange rates may vary. However, recent comparisons have shown that these rates have been more favorable than the company rate of exchange. The service providers will inform the FMSI office of the exchange rate applied, and this information will be sent to the ships. The amount remitted into your bank account will appear on your monthly pay slip for your records. Now, for all crew who are eligible for gratuities, here is some good news. If you subscribe to DRS, you will also be able to remit your gratuities into your bank account in India. Simply hand over your gratuities to the crew manager before the 20th of every month. The crew manager will give you a receipt, and since the payroll team already has your banking details, this amount will be credited to your account along with your salary. The amount will also appear on your payslip as additional earnings. This may prove very useful when you apply for a housing loan, where your bank requires proof of your additional earnings. Now a quick recap of this fantastic process. Fill out a form, select a service provider, and choose between 50 and 100% of your salary to be remitted. Deposit the gratuities that you wish to add to your salary before the 20th of every month. That's it. The company will remit your funds into your bank account and you will see a record of the remittance on your salary slip. What are the advantages of DRS? You can remit into any type of account, including NRE accounts. DRS is very quick. Your funds will be transferred within 48 hours of the banks receiving the funds. Recent comparisons have shown that the exchange rates offered by DRS are more competitive than the company exchange rate. You can access your account anywhere in the world using your international debit card. You can also request for an additional one for your nominee. You can also operate your account from the ship using the internet. Many crew ask me, is there a charge for this service? It seems too good to be free. You'll be happy to know that your company provides this service absolutely free of cost. All the service providers offer DRS service free of cost to their customers. This means that if you have an account with your service provider, you get this service completely free. However, if you have a bank account with a third-party bank, then some of the service providers may levy a nominal charge. You will find details of the charges in the brochure that you can get from the crew office or the FMSI office. The brochure has a list of frequently asked questions. You may contact your crew manager or your coordinator at the FMSI office if you have any queries. So, what are you waiting for? Fill out that request form and start remitting your salaries direct into your bank account in India. I wish you the very best in your career and bon voyage.